Hello everyone, Kristi, my living room. Today we're going to try to target the neck and shoulders. So if those spots feel a little tight or have tension, perhaps this class is for you. Any props you think you'll need, please get them. I am currently sitting up on a blanket, so if you don't have a blanket, you have a towel you want to sit up on, I encourage you to use that. Improvise with different things. You can get pillows off your couch or from your bed or whatever you think you'll need. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. I want you to place your right leg forward. Rock side to side. Notice your sits bones. And see if you can find your idea of how it feels to be even between your right and your left side. So immediately beginning to drop into the body. Feel the spine grow a little bit taller. Can you roll your shoulders back, almost like your shoulder blades can come together? Your chest begins to broaden, collarbones open up as if they're smiling. We're just pausing here, checking in with the breath and the body. We're just taking a few moments to listen. Listen to your breath. Listen to your heartbeat. And just find some gratitude in whatever form that appears today. Just tapping into this moment right here and right now that we're experiencing together. Face is soft, hands are soft. So gratitude can be kind of tough sometimes, especially if we've been up in our heads a lot. So I encourage you to find gratitude for your heartbeat. I encourage you to find gratitude for your breath that is flowing through your body, our life force. And just trusting that you have everything you need right here, right now, in this moment. Let's take a few breaths together here. Begin by exhaling all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, can you feel up through your nostrils and take that breath all the way down to your sits bones where you feel the connection to the earth. And then exhale, watch it travel back up and out the body. Inhale, fill up, breath travels down. Exhale, release, let go. A few more together. Inhale and exhale. And then begin to bring the chin in towards the chest. Checking in with the back of the neck. Into the back of the shoulders. And then just take your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Do you need some more space there? I know I do. It gets super tight for me there. Make sure your hinge of your jaw is relaxed. That can cause a lot of our tension if we grip our teeth together. And then slowly bring your chin back towards center. Nice breath into the back of the neck here. And then exhale, right ear towards your right shoulder. Again, what needs some space there? Especially if you've done a lot of sitting or maybe bent over a computer, a screen, a phone. The neck can really pay the toll for that. Inhale back to center. Let's take a twist before we switch the positions of our legs. So begin by taking your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. We're going to inhale, lengthen, grow, get a feel a little taller. Exhale, rotate towards your left for a twist. Asking yourself, where do you notice this in your body? And it's okay to back off. So you don't want to go to an extreme level here. We just want to feel a little something. Maybe you feel into the backs of the shoulders or the low back. Just notice. And then inhale back to center. And we're just going to switch sides. So left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, lengthen, grow, expand, and rotate towards your right. Gaze in any direction that feels good in the neck. Maybe you just look down. Just notice when you do change your eye or head position, what happens elsewhere in the body. Stay here a couple more breaths. Inhaling back to center, forward fold. So some of us may be more up here. This is what our forward fold looks like. Some of us can walk our hands a little bit further away from us. Doesn't matter. You do what feels good in your body. Just allow chin in towards chest or head to drop. Can you create some release in the low back? And then inhale back up to center. And we're going to switch the cross of our legs. So bring your left leg in front of the right. Again, making those adjustments with your seat. Feeling as if a string was pulling the crown of your head towards the sky. And then from here, I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to take your left hand behind the back, palm faces away from you. And then I want you to take your right hand to somewhere on the arm here. So maybe it could just be the shoulder, the tricep, the elbow. And then we're going to drop our head away from the shoulder. Trying to get some more space. And slowly release. Open up the hands. Maybe the hands come behind you. Look up. And we'll just switch sides. So bringing the opposite hand behind you to your low back. Again, hand can be opposite hand here, the tricep, the elbow. And you want to gently pull the elbow forward, but also pull back at the same time. And then opposite elbow reaches away from, opposite ear reaches away from that elbow. And release, hands behind you again. Maybe you look up and back. bend back around. And release. Left hand reaches out to the side. We're going to stretch out the side bodies. So inhale, right arm up. Maybe that hand comes to the shoulder. Maybe that hand reaches up. Maybe the palm faces down and you reach over your head. Gaze anywhere. Maybe you gaze down at your mat. Maybe you gaze up. And release. Switch sides. Right hand plants, left arm, options to the shoulder. Maybe the elbow up, maybe the arm up, maybe the palm over the ear. We just want to open up the seam a little bit more. And back to center. Forward fold here. You do whatever feels best in your body. Can you send your body some love just for showing up? Sometimes it's really challenging to do that for yourself, but here you are, and I'm so happy. Come on up. We're going to stretch the legs out. Just shake the legs here. Flex the toes back towards your face. And then let's take in a wide leg position. Doesn't have to be super wide. You're just doing what feels good for you. Again, noticing those sit bones. And then for here, we're going to do some more shoulder stretch. We're going to take the left arm across the body. And right arm is going to come up right at that elbow, and you're going to gently pull the arm in. Gaze over the shoulder. Feel free, I can't talk today. Feel free to stay here, or you're going to give yourself a hug. So both hands reaching for the shoulders. Either option is fine. You don't have to do one or for the other. And a third option would be to stay right here or eagle your arms. So your left arm, your right arm is under your left. Your elbows are going to lift. Breathe into the back body. And slowly release, shake the arms out. Other side, so right arm comes across the body, left arm hooks right at the elbow and pull the left arm, right arm in. And gaze anywhere, maybe over the shoulder, maybe down. Again, just noticing how a small little shift in our eye gaze or just a little micro movement can really give us good feedback in the body where we feel this shape. Staying here, giving yourself a hug. Breathing into stillness. Staying here or eagling your arms. Left arm would be under. Elbows together. Maybe you lift the elbows up. Several breaths. Slowly unwind. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Blanket under the knees if you need that for support. First, we're going to start in our tabletop position. Just take a few traditional cat-cows Inhaling, the belly drops, the tailbone lifts, you open up the chest. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. One more. Linking breath with movement, just taking our time. And then we're going to go for a half melted heart shape. So let's reach our left hand out. We're going to bend the right arm, bend the right elbow in, and then just allow your chest to drop towards the floor. Head can rest on your right forearm. So feeling a nice stretch under the armpits and the chest. Hips are still high, chest is falling towards the floor. Knowing to back off if you go too far. And then inhale, back up. And we're going to switch. So right arm's going to reach forward. We're going to bend the left elbow, chest drops, and lower. If for some reason your forehead does not make it towards your arm, no worries. Place your block, your blanket, your pillow, something there to support the head so you can relax and let the chest fall towards the floor. Feeling your breath travel to the chest, to the upper back, to the armpit on the right side. And inhale, come back up. Come on to the belly. So from here, let me move this way so you can see what I'm doing. From here, I want you to take your left arm and thread it under your right. And you can rest your head on the floor, a pillow, a block. This is the first option. Second option would be to take your right hand and cross it in front of the body. So making an X shape with the arms. You just have to decide if this is safe and feels good for you. And if you're here and you would like to take it a little bit further, I want you to tuck your toes and just kind of push yourself forward so that you're more resting onto the arms. And breathe into the shoulders here. This can be super intense, so if crossing both arms doesn't work for you, come back to just one arm. A few breaths. We're trying to release and let go of tension in the shoulders. And then inhale back up, come to a Sphinx pose. Elbows are under your shoulders. Your heart's pulling forward. You're on the tops of the feet behind you. Feeling your heart expand and open. And then we're just going to switch to the opposite side. So left arm forward, right arm threads under. This is an option for you. Another option would be to take the left arm in front of the right. If you want to, you can tuck toes, press yourself over your arms to intensify. Just being mindful. You don't want to go too far. You want to be safe and smart. So whatever feels good in your body. Breathe into it. Relaxing the jaw, the face. All the muscles around the eyes are soft. And then slowly unwind, one more Sphinx pose. Doing your best to breathe into your low back, your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, all while keeping your chest open. Tops of the feet together, maybe the kneecaps start to lift off the mat to help you find stability. And then here, gaze over your right shoulder, maybe back at the leg. Inhale back to center. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. A couple more times like this, moving at your own pace, lingering where you want to linger. If you hit a spot that's really yummy and feels like a delicious yes, like Karen Trace likes to discuss, stay. Inhale back to center. And only you know what feels like that delicious yes. Hopefully we are creating some of those in our body right now. And then let's come onto our backs. So however you need to get there. If you want to press back into a child's pose, you can. If you just want to roll onto your back. We've got just a few breaths there. You take what you need. I'm going to take a little child's pose. I'm going to keep my knees together for this one and then just bring my arms by my side and let my shoulders fall towards the floor. So I'm trying to create some more length in the back. Really finding nice breath. And then inhale up. And come on to your backs if you're not already there. You can roll down with control or roll on over. Let's bring knees in towards our chest. Coming back to that gratitude of our body, our breath, and our heartbeat, that we're able to move into these shapes, that we're able to recognize when parts of our body don't feel the best and maybe they need some extra love. You know, that's our job. Take care of our body and it'll take care of us. It's like a beautiful relationship. And then feet plant. We're going to take a twist here. So just for today, let's bring both knees in towards the chest again. Excuse me, we should have just stayed there. Sometimes that happens. And then allow the knees to fall over towards your right. Adjusting the knees, maybe up higher towards the head, maybe further away from you. You're going to experience both and decide what your body needs in this moment. And let's take our arms in a goalpost shape, feeling our shoulder blades. Really snuggle the mat. And relax here for a few breaths in this twist of the spine. And then slowly start to inhale, knees back to center. Lift up the shoulders a little bit, place them back down. You're going to stay in that goalpost shape. This time, knees fall over to your left. Again, playing around with knees away from you, knees closer in towards you. What feels good? Breathing here, in and out. Doing our best to create a sense of ease and calm in the body. And then inhale back to center. Last shape of the day with me in this class, Shavasana. Most important pose. Reach right leg out, left leg out. Of course, you know if being on your back doesn't serve you, find what does. On your back, on your side, legs up the wall, on your belly, any other shape. Arms out by your side. Just flop your feet in and out, just letting go of tension in the legs. And then rest the legs, maybe the feet fall away from each other. Relax your hips, your abdomen, soft in the belly. Relax your shoulders, your fingers. Relax your throat. Relax your jaw, the tongue. Relax your cheeks. Relax your ears. Eyes are very deep, reaching towards the back of your skull. Relax your forehead. Relax the breath. Relax the thoughts. Staying here for a moment in our Shavasana. And if you have time to stay and rest. Otherwise, start to wake up the body with some movements. Maybe the legs turn in and out. Maybe you point and flex the toes. Maybe you open and close the fists. Maybe arms reach up. And then place your feet on the floor as wide or wider than your mat and allow the knees to fall in towards one another. Resting here. Again, coming back to that feeling of gratitude for your heartbeat and your breath and your body. As long as you have those, anything's possible. And then bring your feet back to hip width distance. Knees fall to your favorite side, whatever that may be, and pause. Use your hands to press yourself up, keeping your eyes closed if that feels okay for you. And then we meet back in center, cross leg. Spine is long. Bring your hands to your heart center or hands crossed over your heart. Bow your head in gratitude for your beautiful practice. for this feeling you may have created in these moments together. Can you take those out into your life and share them with others? Thank you for sharing your practice with me this evening. I hope you feel better than when you started. Namaste. Thank you so much. Please share. If you enjoyed it, please take it the class as many times as you wish. Please subscribe so you know when I post new content. Thank you. Sending out love from my heart to yours.